Hello, everybody. Welcome to GameChangerz. Mike Lonsborough, your host, and Kelly Kellner,
executive producer,
and the man who calls the shots.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this weekend's matchups in the NFL because we went 5 wins, 2 losses, and 3 pushes.
3 pushes.
Not bad, but some very interesting games. And the first one I want to talk about, Kelly, the Dolphins at Cincinnati. You saw Cincinnati defeat the Falcons.
Hell of a game.
Andy Dalton, what's up with him? You got good Andy or you got bad Andy? He's either throwing 4 interceptions or he's lighting it up. This is his best start to a season ever. And Cincinnati, despite a shaky defense, but that may change with some additions, up against the Dolphins, who out of 3-0, I didn't think were that good.
Can I brag a little bit?
Sure.
Our big play was on that Cincinnati-Atlanta over last week. The over in the game was done at halftime. That's the kind of betting I like to do. No sweat. You know, that was awesome. But in this game tonight, we've got, coming up this weekend, we've got Cincinnati minus 6 points over the Dolphins. The Bengals are at home, both teams 3-1. Tom Leslie coming back strong this week. Now 5-2-3 last week. 5 wins, 2 losses. We're making money, and those are good numbers. If we can consistently hit those throughout the season, we're going to go with the Bengals minus 6 points here as a great start, and we're going to bust that bookie this week for sure.
The Dolphins do have one thing going, a great pass rush, 2 interceptions against Brady last week in a loss. Atlanta taking on Pittsburgh. 2 great teams that are just sucking this year. Atlanta, because they've got 2 of their safeties out. They're banged up. The defense can't do anything. No matter what Matt Ryan does, I don't think it's enough. The defense can't recover. Pittsburgh, well, team dissension. What can you say? This is a mess there. I don't know if they can turn it around or not. You got Big Ben throwing the ball, and anytime he's there, there's a chance. But they're at home, and they're always tough, and I don't think Atlanta's got enough to beat them this week.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
Love that. That's one of my favorite lines. Going to look at that game, Atlanta, Pittsburgh, both teams with 1 win going into this game. Pittsburgh's 3.5-point favorites. Tom Leslie, Andy capped the heck out of this game, and he's going Pittsburgh minus 3.5 points.
Okay. You know, one of the...
You went on Pittsburgh last week.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
How did that work out?
I didn't.
I know. I bet it on your recommendation. I got that. Mike Lonsborough knows exactly what he's talking about.
Bad heavy.
Nice.
The New York Giants, their offense is a mess, and they're taking on Carolina. They travel to Carolina. It's kind of interesting here what's going on with that offense. They got one of the best receivers in the league. They got a rookie running back, Barkley, that has to run the ball for them to succeed. In the first 3 games, he had 100 yards plus. Last week, he only had 10 touches, and they get bombed. So, Carolina with Cam Newton and company at home. Who are you liking on this one?
We're loving Carolina here this weekend. They're 6.5-point favorites. I like this game both first half and the full game. A lot of opportunities in the first half. You just know teams are going to come out firing, and I think this is one of those spots. So it's going to be a 3.5-point line for the first half, but I think Carolina is going to absolutely dominate this game. You've got the 2-1 Carolina team against the 1-3 Giants. So bang that game hard. Carolina minus 6.5.
All right, you're locked this week. We have the Oakland Raiders traveling down the road to L.A. to take on the Chargers. Phillip Rivers is hot. He's throwing the ball well. The Raiders, what are we going to get? I mean, they've led most of the games at the half that they've played. Last week, they needed a call from the refs to beat Cleveland. I know our producer doesn't like that because he's a Raider fan. Sorry, suck it up there, youngster. But anyhow.
He's shaking his head behind the cameras.
The Chargers, you're still in my will.
There you go. What about me?
Sorry.
Am I?
No.
Heads
Can't I get tails?
I want the Batman light.
The Chargers, do you think they're going to win?
I think that is our Tom Leslie lock of the week. LA Chargers minus 5 points. Love this pick. I think we've got a real strong game there. And again, another great one looking at a first half line as well, because you're probably only looking at 2.5, maybe 3 there. Probably a 3-point line. So a lock of the week, the LA Chargers. Boy, I needed them last week, and they that pick 6 on that first set of downs, that set the tone for that game. That cost me on a teaser. it cost me on the game. Oh, man. But so anyways, they're going to make it up for me and for you this weekend. So take the LA Chargers, the Carolina Panthers, Cincinnati Bengals, and the Pittsburgh Steelers as our 4 Tom Luzzy plays of the week.
See how it goes. Until next time, you know the score. I just had to say that.